guys, we are back here at the
And
Matt
we're
and
back
Colin
with
show.
the Colin Matt show extraordinaire 9000. Hold
Yep.
on to your butts because it's gonna be a wild ride.
Exactly.
We're back at it. We're back at it, Matt.
Yep, we
You know
are.
what? It feels good. It feels good. We've been reinvigorated. We have been reconstituted. We're back at it.
Yep.
And honestly, it feels good. It feels good.
Yeah,
Lots
I
of
agree.
experiences I've had. I don't even know when the last upload was. Like 2 months ago. 2 months.
I think it was in April.
You know, I have my phone. I can look.
Yeah.
I can look right now.
Let's see who's faster.
Probably you. Even though you have an older phone version of my phone.
I just know that. Okay, it was 2 months ago.
I was right. See, I knew that already at the top of the dome,
yeah,
though.
Yep. I know the exact buttons to press to get to the exact spot.
Wrapped around myself.
Yeah, that is the problem when you got cords.
Everything should be wireless, including the wires.
See, this is where I'm not. This is my first hot take of the night. I don't like Bluetooth headphones. The wireless headphones.
Like earbuds or just like general like Beats headphones?
In general, anything wireless,
Really?
I'm not a fan.
What about in cars?
I have no problem. The problem is when it's going around my head.
Okay.
Because just like I'm geeked out by like the Bluetooth frequencies like shooting into the headphones and shit. Like there's got to be
I guess I've never thought about that.
Yeah, something to be going into the brain. Like the skull ain't that thick.
Yeah, that's just
I
like
mean, I'm a boomer.
Watching
and,
you microwave food. You shouldn't have your face right next
literally,
to it.
I'm the same way. Like
Yeah.
I literally, when I microwave stuff, I walk away from it.
Go.
Like I instinctively walk away because I have that fear. Of
Right.
And like my phone case, this is a phone case that you're supposed to put like this, and this has a piece of metal or some aluminum to help block all the radiation from your phone when you're on your phone. So
I just don't answer calls.
that is another way to do it.
If I don't know the number, I'm just not answering.
Yeah.
Dude, spam calls.
Oh,
They're bad.
I actually
They're bad.
Google is like great, and you might know this because you.
Oh,
use
dude,
Google.
I know the function.
The
screen call
spam.
function.
Oh yeah, that I don't use it too much because
But they do have a spam detection.
Yeah,
really
and
good.
it
It's
really
good.
like I looked at my phone the other day and I was like, holy shit, I get a lot of spam calls.
Yeah.
Wow, and like I feel like my phone has not gone off once.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit. Okay, cool. All right, well, with that being said, I'm thirsty. I'm sorry. I'm talking too much.
You know what?
The
You should.
palate's
You know what?
dry.
You're so thirsty. You should drink a beer that's just made for summer.
I agree. This is the summer pale ale.
That was a good segue.
It is.
Obviously, we're not in video anymore.
Yeah,
If you want to elaborate on that a little bit.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess we can work on that. Yeah, so the video is, as of right now,
On hold.
it's on hold because I personally didn't like editing it.
That, and I think we came to the conclusion that the setting and the product that we were putting out was not the most idealistic.
Yeah, we weren't
Product we
really
wanted.
happy with the product that we were performing.
We would like to have
We
in
want
a separate
something
room
better.
and kind of a better setup, and like in front of a TV in the middle of our living room. Just it was
It
used.
worked, but it
just it seemed too home movie-ish.
Yeah, we
for
wanted
us,
something more. Like we watched other podcasts that look way better than
which
that one.
also probably have bigger budgets.
Yeah, I agree, but we can also like a simple $100 here or $100 there.
Yeah.
And you get some lights, and you can definitely make a
I
big
honestly
difference.
think we did better when we were separated.
Yes, because we had our own individual lighting system.
Yeah.
Like,
So I feel like it was
versus
actually
now
better.
we have to like light both of us. And
Yeah.
we
It
have,
was more
like,
complicated
shitty
being in the same
lighting.
room, which we did not think.
No, we
beforehand.
thought it
We
would
thought it'd
be
be a
very
lot
much
easier.
easier. Like, oh, this
It was
would be
easier for conversations and stuff
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
like
It was better
everything
for
was
that,
more flowing,
but
like the actual production of it,
way harder.
a lot harder.
Way harder.
Yep.
Because
yeah.
we were experimenting for 3 phone setups for a second there. We were setting up 2 phones and a camera, I should say.
Yeah.
Or maybe even 3, I guess, that one time. Did it use Miranda's phone for something? I thought at one point.
I think we had a 3-phone setup, camera setup,
And then
and then I got my new camera and we tried that, and that was rough because that guy just doesn't shoot great video.
But then we got to, like you said, factor in the lighting, which is already a bitch.
Yeah, it was like we only have this one light, and then we have a backlight essentially, which is tough because if it's a super sunny day, it's just going to be overexposed.
Yeah.
It's just
a lot of behind the scenes stuff that we could go on and forever and just complain about.
We could definitely tweak it and make it better, but it's just like
until we're happy with it.
We want to we want to just make the podcast. We don't we enjoy just making it.
And we got bogged down a lot with too much of the production value. It was just like, let's try to make
gear idea. What's the saying? Fear of gear or gear fear or something like that. Like
someone said that. Someone said that.
Essentially, it's perfectionism. You want like the most perfect thing, so you don't do anything.
Right.
So, and that's really what happened last 2 months. Honestly, it's just we wanted to have something that wasn't really reasonable, and we just were like.
So guess what? We're starting from scratch.
Yeah,
we're going back to the drawing board, and we're just doing audio.
Yeah.
That being said, I think Matt still uploads beer reviews on the second channel. I think he has his own channel. I think we changed it to his channel now.
So all the audio is going what you're listening now is probably Spotify or Apple Music or holy shit, we have it on a lot of platforms now.
A lot of platforms.
So wherever you're listening to it, that's where you're going to listen to it. You're not going to see any more of the old-fashioned Matt and Colin video podcast until budgets get a little bit higher, production value gets a little bit higher.
Can't predict the future.
Yeah, exactly. So
life changes.
Lives change. Lives do change. Yeah, I guess there's multiples here.
So we'll see where things. Lot of movement is going to be happening within the next year. A lot of moving pieces. So we'll see. We'll see what I have cooked up for you guys. I'm sure no matter what, there will be videos of some sort and content of some sort.
Yep, definitely. So. There's the beer reviews. I'm trying to get them more. Some are a little bit beer, heavy on the beer review, and some are more just a quick beer thing. The recent upload, the short I had, it was just a beer photo I took, and I thought it looked super sweet. So I was just like
the Black Raven or whatever.
Yeah. Thank you. So I thought it just looked super cool, and I was just like, well, we're kind of like a beer thing, so let's just throw it on there. Did well. Somebody commented, was like, I've watched this 100 times, and I'm just like, why? I didn't even know how to respond, so I just parted it.
You should have just been like, yes.
I honestly thought about doing that because I was like, I really tried to peel it apart.
What were they baiting you to say?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
What were they wanting you to say?
This was a 3-second clip of before after, and honestly, neither were before after. They were both shot at the same time, essentially.
If you already thought about it too much, you've already thought about it too much.
Yeah, exactly. And this dude allegedly watched it 100 times, so thank you for 1/10 of our views from that video. But I just was like, click, thanks. I had no idea what to say.
Anyway, beer you're drinking, Matt?
So Summer IPA. No. Summer
Pale
PA.
Ale.
The old Pennsylvania. It is from Fremont.
PA, you mean Pale Ale, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
okay. There was a lot of layers to that one.
Yeah,
okay.
like a good onion.
Also, what I don't know if they know, but what's our release schedule going to be like now? Because we told what the idea with doing back the weekly, the bi-weeklies, the whenever we can,
I would say
twice a month.
Twice a month
is probably
a good starting point.
Yeah.
We're not going to over-push ourselves.
Yep.
We're not going to over-promise. We're not going to under-promise. We can easily do 2 a month.
You can do 2 a month, yeah. So
along with the other content on the channel.
Yeah, for sure.
If you do, and I guess did like the podcast video,
this will
and you just want.
I was gonna say this one will probably be the first one for the month of August, then probably, right?
Correct.
So okay.
Yep.
Because we're recording this on
the
July 31st, the last day of July.
Yep, and it should. I think we could probably. We'll see.
We'll see. Hey,
we'll see when it gets out.
But anyway, as you were.
If you want to watch some of the old podcasts, just because you want to watch us be cringe and shit, they're on the 30 Rack channel. They're in a special playlist. So you'll just have to go to the Matt and Colin Show playlist. It's right there. You can't miss it.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's got all, I think, 54 episodes. First 54 video YouTube videos.
Right.
So, yeah, you can check those out. They're not gone. They're just on a different channel now. As Colin did say, the Matt and Colin Show has just rebranded to
I thought the
personal.
30 Rack channel rebranded to your personal channel.
Nah, opposite. The 30 Rack channel stayed the same, and then the Matt and Colin Show rebranded to my personal channel. Which will still technically...
Now I'm confused.
The Matt Sievert channel is technically still under the 30 Rack
Well,
channel.
now I'm confused. So I gotta...
He's gotta investigate it.
So now... Okay. Okay, hold on. Can't have dead air. So 30 Rack... Okay.
Is the best brand in the world.
Okay, is the beer review stuff.
Yep, beer reviews, beer.
So what channel is this going on?
This will go
on the 30 Rack. Well, can you move those videos to the 30 Rack channel then?
That's what I'm working on.
Okay.
Yeah, I have them all downloaded and such. I'm just slowly putting
Okay.
them out there because it's only like 50 plus gigabytes of stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
So and it's a
so
lot.
so in theory, you should be able to watch all the videos and all the older podcasts on the 30 Rack channel eventually, and stuff like that. So that won't be lost media or anything.
Yeah, no,
this
I did not. I think the first 10 episodes are already on the 30 Rack channel.
Yeah.
In that special Matt and Colin Show podcast playlist, and that's where you could watch it, and that's where eventually all 54 of them, once I get them all downloaded and everything.
Now, what is this about animations?
The animation, yes, Colin says. So
we can either talk about this or you can
yeah,
edit it out.
no, we got it. Okay. We can do this. I have the idea of. So obviously we aren't doing the video anymore. Yeah, as you can see.
Breaking news: not doing video anymore.
But I thought it would be fun or funnier, maybe both, or probably just the latter, because I'm quickly finding out animation can be very unfun in certain circumstances.
True. Depends how hard you want to go into it.
Yeah. So that's the idea. We want to make little clips, little shorts of the podcast that Colin and I find funny, or I don't know if there's analytics to where I can see like, this person like this part more than the other.
I've seen on the YouTube videos. There's like a most watched sections of it and stuff like that. If you hover over,
okay,
I don't know what videos get that and what videos don't. Because I've seen videos that have it and
think
some
it's
don't.
like a beta thing. Some do, some don't right now. Because I have seen videos specifically talking about that feature.
I just didn't know if it was it had to be a high enough view count, or enough people have just had to reach it.
I don't know, because I think even some of our videos
really have like a most
under 100 views have like those little clips where it's just like most replayed or whatever.
Yeah, because it's like a little like bar graph above it or something.
Yeah, and
not
it's
bar graph,
like,
but like a, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
So anyway, beer. You liked it?
Yeah, it's super good. Oh wait, we're getting off track.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so the Summer Pale Ale is very good. It is.
Let's just get through our beers and then we'll go back into it.
Yeah. Citrusy, not too much though. Like it's reasonable.
Is it gonna be off the Oberon for the best summer beer?
Honestly, it's in that ballpark. Like I didn't even think about the Oberon until you said that, and now that I'm thinking, I'm like, dude, this is actually like
kind of like the
PNW,
West Coast version.
Yeah, PNW Oberon. It's even got like
that's a wheat beer, isn't it?
I thought it was pale ale.
The Oberon's like, I think it's a wheat beer.
Oh shit!
It's like more of akin to a Blue Moon almost. Yeah. I think.
Okay.
I could fact check myself.
Yeah. Let's fact check that.
I haven't had one since
you had that keg, probably that little mini keg.
Well, no, I drank a fuck ton more than that after that. But yes, that was one of my
those
more favorable moments drinking it.
I love mini kegs so much. I think they're the coolest thing ever. I can't say
wheat fermented ale with a spicy hop character or malty fruit aromas. So yeah, it's a wheat ale.
Okay.
So two different kind of beers.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably have the same kind of citrusy kind of
they
fruity notes to it.
Yeah.
To kind of add some.
Do we have any words on this?
There's at least one word on the can. Yes.
Beer has food value, but food has no beer value. That's some fire right there.
That they came up with that when they were drunk.
Maybe.
That is some drunk people words right there.
Maybe is. Maybe isn't.
I have a beer from the brewery Holy Mountain, which is like one of my favorites here in Seattle.
Nearby.
This is also one of those pale ales, and this is called the Kiln and Cone, which is, I don't know why it's called that.
I was trying to look into it as well when I was
the hopcos are Simcoe and Citra, so
I don't know. Yeah,
I haven't had a pale ale from Holy
I'm
Mountain
assuming
yet.
this is going to be, yep, that's what I was expecting. A little bit of a juicy look to it.
All of their I've had a couple of their IPAs before. I think maybe even one on the podcast.
I think so. Yeah.
Maybe.
I think you had their double.
Yeah, I do. I fucking love that.
Yeah.
I fuck with those. This is a very dark yellow beer.
Yeah, very juicy in color for sure.
Almost orange juice consistency.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got just like a thick body in it. Oh yeah, that's a thick double, maybe even triple C.
That's a very hoppy pale ale.
Really?
Try that.
Hoppy pale ale.
He's drinking out of the can. I'm drinking out of the glass.
Smells amazing.
It's good, but it's definitely, you can tell there's like the hop characteristics are in there.
Oh yeah, that's my type of beer.
It's definitely a different kind of pale ale for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Like, yet again, this is like the talk we've always had about the spectrum of beers. Like you can have literally two of the same types.
Two very different
two very flavor
yeah.
profiles, yeah.
100%.
And this is just from two breweries inside of Seattle.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Like these two breweries are probably less than 10 miles apart. And granted, that means really nothing because you get your shit from wherever the hell you get it from.
And just the two different takes on these styles.
Yeah.
Are wild.
Yeah, I wish I
had the hop.
Yeah,
hop inside of yours.
Rubens does that sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Not Fremont. Well, I think I've seen a couple Fremont. I don't know, but anyway. So what do you think?
So, is there anything else on the animation stuff you wanted to talk about?
Oh yeah, yep. All right. So now that with the beers, the beers that are being sipped on,
we got a little excited about talking, and then the beers and back to talking.
We're kind of rusty. We're feeling
rusty.
We're
rusty.
We have an outline, but we threw that fucker out the window from start.
This is Matt and Colin show, uncensored, unrated. We could say fuck.
Exactly.
We always could. I don't know why.
We could, but YouTube didn't like it if you said it too early.
Here. They let the kids are out of the bag. Who let the dogs out? Smash Mouth
Beastie Boys. Oh,
Beastie Boys. No, it's Baja Man. I was doing a bit, and you were not. There was a lot of layers there.
Over the head.
Yeah.
So now with this new podcast thing, we have to like talk more because nobody really gives a shit about beer news. Like most people are just going to drink the beer they want to drink.
They like bits, little bitty bits.
Yeah.
Little consumer little bits.
Yeah,
of beer
very small. Like, oh, that's neat. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. They like little.
They don't want to hear 45 minutes of
like Airhead bites.
Mm-hmm.
They like those. If you like, you know what they don't like 20 Airheads. Then your teeth start hurting.
Yeah, yep.
So you know what? You got to take all those 20 Airheads, cut them up in little bite-sized pieces, more
manageable.
I was gonna say a different word.
Malleable.
I was gonna say that, and I was like, that's not the right word. So more manageable to consume.
Yeah.
So
I'm kind of working that idea right now with real life, with my fucking teeth hurting so bad.
There you go.
I gotta eat little tiny bits of food. I gotta cut up all my food right now
to make it more manageable.
Exactly. Because it fucking hurts.
Anyway. Sorry.
So we're going to just talk about. So like every week, Colin and I will have a few things to just
every week.
Well, every podcast, I should say. We're just gonna have some random shit that we want to talk about.
Yeah,
like,
it's gonna be a free for all.
Yeah, this is kind of like we said in the beginning. This is just a thing that we want to do. This isn't like a thing that we're like, we gotta like go big and shit. Like we just want to just do it. So we want to just talk and like hopefully somebody for some whatever reason listens to us.
I still remember the first podcast we did. We did it over Discord on our phones, obviously. At least that's how I did it.
Yeah, I was about to say I was probably on the old battle station, but
there you go. I was still, but it was before I got my setup. Before I leaned completely into the nerd thing.
Yeah, you went total master race.
But I remember as we were recording, I was playing Super Mario 64 on my Switch, and I was just like half-ass paying attention to the podcast. I was like talking about how I died by a change up literally as I was playing.
Yep.
And it was just like, it was like, what was it, 6 minutes, 12 minutes?
I think 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
Yeah,
for a pilot episode.
6:58. It worked. Allegedly, it worked.
That's wild.
YouTube was like, run it again for episode 2 and keep going.
It's crazy to think our first podcast was less than 7 minutes long.
Yeah.
But
well, I will say I don't know if I originally thought it was going to be a podcast. I think.
I mean, that's what we pitched it to be. That's what I pitched it to be.
Well, honestly, I think what happened was I edited it. I was just like, nonsense. Oh,
there was probably a lot. Yeah, there was probably a lot more.
Because definitely in the beginning stages, we were like doing it
raw.
Do
you still have the raw data for that first podcast?
No.
What's the earliest one you have of?
Raw data?
Probably just like the first video one.
If anything, none. Like realistically, probably none of it because.
I mean, probably what's on YouTube. Probably just the download versions.
It would just be the actual. Because I was always
system dumping and.
I would delete old. Like once the podcast was completely done and rendered and uploaded, exported and done, like we're on to the next week or whatever, I would usually go back into the.
You should just say we should just save them on a thumb driver. Honestly,
that's where I'm at now. Yeah,
I just save them because I feel like it would be cool to have to go through
now
the raw data.
Because because like now that like another weird thing that I'm into now is photography. But like, so now that I'm taking photography,
think that's weird, Matt. I think that's a very,
I find it weird.
Hobby.
I find it weird that I'm into like this, like I'm like, oh, I want to do YouTube videos, and then I'm like, oh, Matt, I want to do photos, and then I'm like going into like animation.
Matt, listen. You hobby jump a lot.
I do. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know how to tell you this.
It's weird.
This is a friend
I don't
to a
want
friend.
To like say like. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I
you hobby jump a lot.
I do.
But it's a good trait to have, you know why? A jack of all trades.
No, because
master of none is better than being a master of none. There it is. People forget that last part.
I know.
People forget that last part.
So I do live by that, honestly, because that's me. That's me to a T. Like, I have a little bit of knowledge and a lot of dumb shit. Like, I will say, like...
I feel like it's good, though. It's good to be knowledgeable a lot of stuff.
It is, especially in a creative sense, because I can understand, like, when I see a photo or something, I can understand, like how they potentially...
A photograph.
I can understand potentially how they got that photo, or, like I understand, like, the science behind that. And the same with, like, animations. I can, like, okay, this is how they are doing this.
How much it sucks to make.
Yes, just like, dude.
Just imagine Disney doing it in the 1950s and 30s.
Animation is a thing you literally just love to do. That's the only reason people do it, like for a continued thing. And I will say I'm in that boat right now.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't be in a year.
Yeah.
But like right now, I get a lot of enjoyment just drawing and making shit because like at the end of the day, I'm creating something, and that's like the thing that I want to wake up every day to do. Like. Every day I want to wake up to just make something. I'm not like the most. I'm definitely not the smartest fucker. Not even a chance.
Hey, you don't need to be. If you seem knowledgeable about a lot of shit, you could fake it till you make it right there, man.
You can fake it till you make it, but like I also just
to the everyman, if you show up and know like to like some base knowledge about something that's like what's happening at the moment, or like okay,
honestly that's true. That's true because honestly that's how it works, because it is. You usually just know one or two more steps than the person behind you. Yeah. And those 2 steps are crucial for that person. They look at you as like, wow.
I'm kind of the same way though, because I love learning new things, love it. So I sit here and obviously I've learned a lot about PCs.
Yeah.
lots about PCs. Shout out Linus Tech.
I was gonna
Tips
say
for
big
learning
Linus
everything.
guy now.
I fucking binge his videos. I started watching his videos even just when I started like
probably just
pressing
like
play
was like
on like the whole. I'm gonna get this PC. Who's a good PC guy to watch? Linus.
without a doubt, yeah.
But then I know a lot about that. I also obviously try to do some digital designs and some merch designs and stuff like that. So I kind of got into the graphic design kind of stuff. I nowhere near the level of where I should to be like call myself good at it, but like it's a decent baseline of
you
like
understand.
what looks good,
you
what
know
looks
how to
bad.
layer things.
Yeah. And like Canva and stuff like that, which is a very basic program yet again, but
Very good program though.
yeah, very very good for where our use case for it is. Also, lately I've been trying to learn how to program.
Yep.
So I've learned from the Odin project. Basically, a friend of mine, Max, we got Linux installed on my laptop. I learned a lot about that, how the registries work, how different I can't remember all the terms for it because I want to seem. Oh, I said the word Linux, and now everybody's just
everybody's like, okay, he's
the
saying
distros,
the buzzword.
the distros, and all of the. I think I have Ubuntu. I think I said that right. Installed on it, which is something I think is just like a package of like a GUI interface. So
You're at the point where you don't know what you don't know.
yeah, but I know there's a lot.
Yeah.
Because people love that hobby. Once you get like into Linux, like it's just like it's a whole rabbit hole of stuff.
And this is me talking out of my ass, just from like a bystander perspective. It seems like Linux is like kind of the PC building of software, of like
Yeah. It's like if you wanted to build a PC, like you have all your hardware, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you wanted to build a PC with software, that's if you wanted to not all the bloatware that Windows comes with. If you just want to handpick how things run and definitely customize it to your fucking heart's content, Linux is the perfect. It's literally what you need to use.
Yeah.
To like literally handpick how things run, who wants to run it, what
Color schemes.
what color schemes that you could change the world, whatever your imagination is, literally. So, and there's a huge community behind it. I mean, obviously.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, literally, like I think people really underestimate how many little systems and the stuff they use every day that run Linux.
Oh yeah.
Like a lot of the I can't think of a use case right now off the top of my head because I wasn't planning on talking about this, but just a lot of systems that don't have like an Android like shell on it or like Apple, like Android is essentially Linux, but with an Android shell over it. So
yeah, you can definitely work Android like to your manipulation. You can do whatever.
Yeah, it's very user friendly, user customizable.
And
Unlike Apple, who's
is
very
like,
just like
no.
do this shit, do it our way. If you even change a fucking
it took
setting,
it took
you'll
like
void your warranty.
It took a literal law to be amended for Apple to create repair kits.
Yeah, which is a whole thing. Matt and I talked about.
Yeah, like it's
the whole
crazy.
repair kits is like,
and it's more expensive.
Yeah, it's more expensive to get the repair kits than it is just to take it to the fucking
it's just
get it repaired
fucked.
yourself.
It's all fucked. It's just completely fucked. None of it makes sense.
Hey, no hate. Apple's they do their shit. If you're in the ecosystem, it makes sense. I'm not gonna hate.
I agree. I would do the same thing if Google did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just don't want to move all my shit. So like once you're not in the system, it's hard, it's kind of dumb to join it now.
Yes.
Because like if you just have one, if like one of your things is just in the Apple ecosystem, it's dumb. Like if you have more than one thing, it makes more sense.
Yeah, like if you have your computer, your
watch,
phone, your watch,
iPad,
that
makes 100% sense.
Yeah, everything talks
to
each other.
If you just have one phone, it doesn't make any sense to me.
No, it really doesn't.
So
other than like constantly upgrading your phone, like.
And I don't do that.
Yeah, and but mass does. Mass majority of people do.
This Pixel 4a, I only got it because mine broke.
See, you talking 4A.
And this dude has a
Dude's
3.
got
which
a
is
3.
Like, the 3's great.
Oh yeah,
3's great phone.
3's essentially just.
And they're talking about releasing the 7 soon. So
I did see that, and I'm like, well, I was just talking about getting the 6 Pro. Maybe I just wait one.
We're sitting here
more
bashing
bit.
Apple, and they're just like, but Google though, they're
yeah,
so
like
cool.
hey, yeah.
Yeah, they're just as
honestly,
shitty,
but it's just because honestly, I'm in the exact same boat as a Google fanboy is, or a Apple fanboy.
Yeah.
Like I have all of my shit. I have Google Documents. I have Google Photos. I have Google I have all of my shit tied into Android and Google. It would be a pain in the ass to move.
Yeah.
Granted, I would never move to Apple.
Yeah.
No matter how great their camera gets, because Google, they out here.
There's a good camera.
Yeah, they out here
Good
doing
camera.
the good camera thing.
So right now in the room, the lights are off because the sun's going down. It's getting a little darker. Matt has a light on his thing that's just illuminating his face, and it's kind of funny.
A nice red ambiance.
It kind of, on the face. It's pretty funny. We haven't even gotten back to our talking points.
We really haven't.
And we've been going for...
We're 37 deep.
37 deep. That's
honestly, I said it. I wanted to be around 45, so I think we just hop in our talking points.
Yeah. You can go with yours first.
Okay.
We can do a back and forth situation.
Okay, yeah. All right, so
we haven't even tracked up on our second beers yet. We've been talking too much, Matt.
yeah, I'm getting a little bit there.
Audience was hungry.
Yeah,
it was hungry.
They wanted all the answers. They were like, where were they?
Range of people.
Where were
topics,
they?
I mean,
where were they for the last 2 months?
Just over there.
Yeah, they're just right there. No worries.
We were right next, right in here the whole time.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, our podcast still on Spotify, still getting a couple listens every week. And
you know what? Maybe you go back.
I've promoted it like one time in the last 3 months probably. And it's every week I get the report, and it's like 2, 3, 1, just a couple listens. It's not much, just a couple though.
You could always go back and listen and watch, because like
maybe one day.
Maybe there's some stuff like that pertains to nowadays that we talked about. Maybe there's a beer that you just now tried that we made a review for. Like there's always reasons to go back.
Oh yeah.
I always like. I don't know if we did this well in our older ones, but I like to make our stuff. I don't want to say timeless, but like rewatchable.
Yes.
And don't want to date it too much.
Yeah. Like most of the beers, other than like an actual limited release beer. Oh, yeah. Kicking my mic. A limited release beer. Most of the beers we drink are pretty readily available, if not in the area, all around. Yeah. Like sometimes we'll get like a more bigger distributed beer, whatnot. Yeah. Or it might be just completely local. But
it's usually local because that's usually the best ones.
Yeah, but that being said, it's never. We try not to get like, unless like I said, unless it's a special occasion, we try to get beers that anybody that listening to this could probably get. Yeah. Because like we're no special than thy. Is that how you say it? More special than thy.
I want to keep it. So yes, I just want. We're just gonna lock in those lyrics. First little thing on the smorgasbord here. Matt has.
Yeah. So
we got our phones now. Yeah. We're not recording, so now we have.
We have notes.
Yeah,
we can make this a little bit more professional. All right, so like Colin said, I got a little note thingy here, and the idea here is supposed to kind of shock each other, and we're just like, oh, and the other person reacts, whatever. Just listen and enjoy.
I'm shocked.
All right, so
appalled
Colin,
even.
I did talk to you about this earlier. I didn't want to spoil too much because
spoilers.
I gotta get your live reaction and my eyeballs, you know.
Okay. Well, I can't even do like a YouTube face right now for a thumbnail. Yeah.
So, Anheuser-Busch, the place that we went to when I read this article that was not allowed in.
Yeah.
Yes. Shout out Teku Cafe.
Weird way to say that, but okay, yeah.
They are trying to grab the gamer audience.
The gamer audience.
Yeah.
Now, Matt, would you consider yourself a gamer?
Honestly, I would. I'm not an avid gamer.
So if someone on the if you just got to know someone, like at a party, which, LOL, but like on the street, would you be like, hobbies include being a fucking gamer?
I wouldn't say it like that, but I would say video games.
Video games. Yeah, so you wouldn't use the term gamer.
No, because
I think
there's
it's a dumb term.
That's
the
dumb
worst
term, and
Don't call me a gamer.
there's like a lot of derogatory.
There's a lot. There's a lot of bad.
Like, ooh, you fucking zit face, fucking oily fucker, gamer. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm not.
No.
I don't want to get called a
Like
gamer.
I take showers. I got a
Exactly.
40-hour job week and
It's true.
shit. Like I pay my
I
bills
respect
most
women.
of the time. So I would not consider myself a gamer by the sense of like, you're a gamer, bro.
That was a weird voice, but yeah, I get it.
But yes, I play video games, and I generally am actively watching for new ones and trying to find. Like I just picked up this new one just this week. And
Was it Stray?
it's not Stray. I haven't played Stray. I will eventually once it goes on sale. I ain't paying $36 for it.
It's like full price.
Price, bro. You hear it first on the podcast.
You don't gotta tell me. I haven't bought Elden Ring yet.
I will never buy a game. The only reason I bought the game was because it was 10% off.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Good
Yeah,
sale.
like
There's
no,
nothing wrong
exactly.
with
So like, I only buy games that are on sale. I will never buy a game
Nothing wrong
that's
with
full
that.
price. I don't care if it's $5, because there's a game on my wish list that's $5.
Yeah.
I didn't even pick it up. I'm waiting for a sale to make it like $4.
Respect.
I know, as I'm hearing this, that's
Did you
insane.
go?
But
Did you ever visit that subreddit I mentioned called Patient Gamers?
I did not. I never joined that one, but I am in one that like is gamer deals or some shit like that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like it'll show like
Gaming deals, yeah.
55% off this bundle or
Nice,
whatever
nice.
it be.
That subreddit, it's basically just around people that wait to get to, and they have discussions about games that everyone's already played and just wait.
Oh,
and
they're
wait.
just like kind of
So, like,
checking out the
somebody-
reviews and such.
Well, not really the reviews. It's just like, oh, after the new, like a Dark Souls game, like that. You're like, oh, I just now played this game.
Oh, okay.
So they're gonna talk about like, blah blah blah. This game's so fun, blah blah blah, and like I waited this long because of this reason, and then they have a whole thread about that. So it's kind of cool to be like, oh, like I held off on buying it, but now I want to talk about it still.
Okay, I like that.
So, because like you could, it's like a new discussion thread about old games. Basically.
Yeah, definitely. I like that.
Or and then there's a whole subreddit called "Should I buy this game?"
Oh,
and it's just,
okay. Yeah, that's
and
like
it's just people giving recommendations and like, hey, would I like this? Like if I wanted to buy Elden Ring, if I liked Sonic at the Olympic Games and Sonic and Mario at the Olympic Games, and I liked what else would I like?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you'd probably like Wii Sports, I don't know, or something.
Yeah,
like that.
no,
Like,
I got what you're
so,
saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely nice. That is definitely nice.
So yeah, I think that's a great subreddit to go on once in a while. But anyway, how is Budweiser trying to grab the quote unquote gamer crowd?
So they are doing this weird. I find it weird, but I don't know. Maybe it's like I guess it is more popular than I find it weird. So like, it happens more often than not.
Okay.
But Mike's Hard, which is owned by AB InBev.
Apparently they make slushies. Not slushies, but like iced versions of Mike's Hard.
Interesting.
Go ahead and I'll look.
Yeah. Okay. So they are. Okay. There was this whole ass like press release from them. So this is all going to be like in a weird third person or first person aspect. Interesting.
So I don't know if it's like it's called Mike's Hard Freeze. I don't know if it's
I
like,
bet it is it. I bet it's like those types of shits that you throw in the
it
freezer.
says it tastes like your favorite slushy flavors.
I feel like it's
Pink,
the
white,
shit you
red, and
throw in the
blue.
freezer and you just like drink/eat later. Like those
I
margarita
don't think
sticks.
you throw them in the freezer. I think it's literally just it tastes like a slushy, basically.
Really?
Is
Oh,
is the
okay.
selling point.
Okay, I see
Yeah,
what you're
look-
saying.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
So
I
it
bet that's
tastes
gonna
like
be
blue
gross.
syrup or red syrup. I don't know where the white or pink would come in for flavor wise, but
Probably like a coconut or.
ew. Ew.
Yeah, definitely ew.
I don't want a coconut flavored slushy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's people out there. But
maybe pina colada, but not just coconut.
Oh yeah, that'd probably be a better version.
But I don't know what a white flavor would. I mean, probably pink lemonade, but like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Mike's Hard.
Maybe I'll try them. Maybe I'll try to find them.
Well, if we're okay, damn, we're just talking. All right, so if we're talking about alcoholic beverages that we need to try, goddamn Hard Mountain Dew needs to come to Washington.
Agreed.
They're in like almost 12 states now, I think.
Really? That's a callback.
Not here yet.
Callback to an older episode, I think.
Oh man.
Or was that the unreleased one?
I think when we talked about it, there was no talks about who's getting it and whatnot.
Yeah.
Which I mean, it makes sense. Like the first like 3 were like Tennessee, Florida, and I think like fucking Mississippi or some shit like.
So the people that would like literally like cause property damage.
Well, Mountain Dew was originated out of Tennessee.
Yeah. I knew that. Yeah,
like that's where the name. Yeah, the name. Yeah. It's play on words. It's supposed to be the crispness of the mountains. Bullshit.
The dew of the mountain.
Yeah. Some would even say. Some would even say that. Yeah. Especially like that founders. Anyway. So the reason they're doing this, AB InBev, Mike's Hard, because they're just like, bro, the Gen Z, which is the new 21-year-olds, the new popular group that's going to be drinking the fucking Mike's Hard because they're not the fuckers that. I
just want to let you know that's what you look like. It's just funny.
They're not the people that.
I should have had a picture of him with his like red face because of the light. It's funny. Okay, gamers.
But yeah, so. They're exactly gamers, and most gamers. I mean, I don't know. I feel like most gamers have an alcoholic beverage once in a while, if they're above age properly.
I don't know. I don't know how to stereotype gamers. I don't know.
It's kind of.
I really don't know how.
It's a
very wide category.
Yeah, but from the people I've seen in my day, every once in a while, everybody has a good old drunk stream, you know.
That is a fan favorite usually, yeah.
So
that is a fan favorite.
I think this is where Mike's Hard is.
Ours usually go off the rails and we don't publish them.
Yeah. This is where I think Mike's Hard is popping in, because I think they want to be the sponsor of those type of drunk streams.
Wait, Mike's Hard?
Yeah, which is owned by AB InBev. Yeah.
So they want to be sponsored of like Twitch streamers or like
gamers, like Twitch streamers. There is actually, they say,
and like YouTube too.
Yeah, YouTube people, like they literally just want to be a sponsor. Like they're working their way, from the way I read this article, they want to put alcohol in the gaming sphere because they see a lot of that Gen Z that is spending a fuck ton of money, just like us millennials, on just dumb shit, and they're just like, there it is.
Okay. Counter argument to say this is why it would be a bad thing for like a streamer or YouTuber to accept that kind of partnership. That's going to age gate your videos a lot.
100%.
Because it's going to make them at least 18 plus.
Yep.
So you're going to get out a lot of those random clicks from your younger audiences, which a lot of people do. If you're under 18, you're fucking on YouTube or Twitch like 100% of the day.
Yeah.
Because you fucking don't do anything else except, besides your job. But I'm just saying, like, in the general, like, I was on fucking YouTube all the time when I was younger, watching dumbass fucking videos of, Call of Duty and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like people are going to be, unless they know their audience is a lot older and they know what their analytics kind of stuff are, I feel like they're going to be a little bit more. Like, if you're doing Minecraft stream,
no, dude, you can't. No, you can't do beer.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, you know the audience for the game.
They're going to
like a Call of Duty stream. Okay, you could probably get away with it then.
They're going to find the correct streamers, the correct gamers, whatever the fuck term they want to use.
Not everyone's going to want to accept this kind of partnership.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
And I feel like they should know that going in.
I hope they do. Yeah.
Like I said, they aren't going to sponsor a Roblox stream or something.
Yeah, like that would be insane. That would actually be insane. And I don't even think like that should even happen.
Right.
No, like, but I say this, and I think it goes into older streamers. I don't think it goes into just general topics. Like the Tim the Tatman, he's sponsored by Bud Light. Yeah, or something like that. He's done a shit ton of promotions for Bud Light.
Right.
And, like, that's fine. He's older than me. He's older than you. So, like, that's fine. Like, there's never a time where I'm just, like, I look at his stuff and I'm like, maybe there's, like, and it's possible his like, demographic is, like, 18 to, like, 24, with half of that being 21 and under.
Yeah.
But it's just the reality that older people don't really get on YouTube or on, like...
That's changing.
I agree, it's changing.
It's changing.
But
with the millennial generation getting
older,
older,
as we get older, we're just on there
on
more.
YouTube and Twitch a lot more.
And I think that stems to this. And that's why beer sponsorships...
They're just trying to jump on
they're trying to be the Red Bull.
Yeah.
Like, because it was, like, super dope when, like, Travis Pastrana was sponsored by Red Bull, but, like, the moment your fucking favorite YouTuber got sponsored by YouTube or Red Bull, it meant something. Like, there was actual real brands, like, wanting these
That's a name I have not heard in a while. Travis Pastrana.
Bro, double backflip, man.
I watched that.
I have watched it too.
You watched that live? That shit was
crazy. And he, like, threw his helmet off.
Yeah,
he had
that was
the plaid on. Yeah.
Bro, that was one of the coolest moments I've ever seen on TV.
I got chills.
One of the coolest moments. What was that? X Games, like, fucking...
Probably, like, 2006.
I think it was 2006. I want to say 2010.
Oh, okay. We'll fact check it.
You know what? I'll
fact check it, and I'll keep going.
Do an ad break.
Okay.
Ad break.
Yeah.
Grab some beers.
All right. Real quick, I want to just throw in this little note. The reason they're doing all this is because of the company. There's just a bunch of companies that are doing this, and especially this company called Pilsen Calio. They sponsored a professional all-female team to attract streamers and watch them compete against an all-male team. Wendy's sponsored a gamer influencers on streams to give out free food, and Heinz even teamed up with streamers to identify the best spots in Call of Duty maps to take a quick break and eat a burger during the actual gameplay. Like, while they're streaming, so get this, okay. They're streaming the game in front of, I don't know, 500,000, whoever.
Yeah.
And they go to this certain spot that Heinz essentially is like, oh yeah, this is the spot you need to eat a burger at. And he literally, they go to the spot, and they would just pull out a burger, throw some Heinz ketchup or
Damn, you were fucking right, dude.
Did I?
It was 2006.
Damn, look at me with that big brain.
How did you get that off the dome?
I don't know, man.
That was a big part of your life.
I mean, I remember
it was
that.
pretty dope.
Honestly, I think it was also in July.
We were, hold on, 10. We were 12 years old.
So yeah, because I wouldn't even been in high school yet.
Bro, Jesus Christ.
I would have been shit. I would have been like 6th grade.
12 years old.
Yeah,
we were like, this is a big part of our. This is like a core memory unlocked.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It just
we both remember it though.
Like, yeah, it just 2006 was like, yep, that's the year it was. I don't know, but I think it's cool.
Yeah,
I like the idea of beer sponsors getting into it because, like, well, we're kind of like a beer thing, and you know, I would say yes if Bud Light called me one day.
Yeah, I wouldn't even have to.
I would just answer the phone and say, "Yep." They'd be like, "We didn't even talk." No, yep, sounds great.
I would shotgun a beer every podcast if we got that.
100%.
We would start every podcast.
I would sell out so hard.
We'd be meeting up with Post Malone.
Maybe. I would be down. I'd be down.
He loves his Bud Light.
Tim did that.
There you go. See.
Yeah.
Bud Light has that connections.
They do.
Anyway, ad break.
Yep, ad break.
Getting any beers.
Yep. Honestly, the nice thing.
Ooh, we got her, boys. Yeah. Let's go. We get them noises.
All right, so we are returned from that ad break. Hopefully that was
it was a great ad break.
It was. I hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know.
I missed the ad breaks.
Well, see, the Spotify ad breaks aren't as cool as our ad breaks were.
Yeah, that's true. Matt got another Fremont summer beer. I switched to the Montucky Cold Snack, which I've talked about this on the podcast before. You can refer back to the podcast.
I think I've even done a review on it as well.
Really?
Yep. I would like to do an update review though.
It is a lager and is My favorite thing is it says is the unofficial beer of Montana.
Yep.
That's my favorite thing.
Montana, they never got it officially confirmed.
I can't stress this enough. Montana is a beautiful state.
It is
beautiful.
Yep.
If you ever get a chance, fucking head out that way.
Yeah, honestly, just drive through it. It will only take you a cool 8 hours to drive through it, but no worries.
This is like one of the top 5 lagers I've ever had, just because it's like it's sweet.
It's everything you want in a beautiful lager.
It really is. It's better than any. I don't want to say it's better than any macro I've had, but like it's very like it's just as easily consumable as all those.
Yep.
You can easily pound like a fucking 24, 30 case of these and have a good ass night.
Oh yeah, and 8%'s back to nonprofits or something like that.
Yeah, 8%.
Local charities.
Local causes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Can't get better than that.
For sure. So you were done with your first story?
I'm done with my first story.
After all that, let's see what's in my notepad. My first one is what podcasts do we get inspiration from, and which ones would you listen to actively?
Are you asking me that?
It's an all play kind of situation. I can.
Yeah, you can go first.
I can go first.
Yeah.
Okay. Lately, well, it's about the beginning of August, so I think I have some friends and some friends and family and whoever's out there that know it's about fantasy football season.
It is about
and
that time.
I've been in a league for. I think for this league I'm in 3 years now. I've been playing fantasy football for 4, I think, at this point, 4 or 5. And I've won 2 fantasy football leagues. This past year I won, but I guess one of the point I'm getting at is I've been listening to a lot of those Fantasy Focus, Fantasy Footballers podcasts, just catching up on news, trying to get my rankings, blah blah blah, a bunch of boring stuff that doesn't really pertain to anything. Which, I fucking love doing research for that kind of stuff. I love kind of like the whole like aspect of like really getting into like who's gonna break out, who's gonna bust, who are the upcoming rookies, what people are too old to run the football anymore, like stuff like that. And I for those who don't know, what we get for winning our league that I'm in is we get a trophy, of course. We get the league. There's 12 of us in the league. It's a PPR league, which is points per reception.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. It just means basically 1 point for every time a receiver catches the ball. It's just a league format. And then also we get everyone pays like $20 in. You can do the math on that for how much the winnings are. And then we also, if we have a player that if certain stipulations, but we get to pick a player on our team's jersey that we had. And I had one last year, so of course, and also moving to Seattle around the same time, I had to pick DK Metcalf. So I have his jersey now, which is fucking awesome. That brings up my jersey count to like 4. I think I have 2 Red Wings jerseys, a Peyton Manning, and a DK Metcalf jersey now. So kind of a random assortment of jerseys, but
I would say other than DK, they're on par. You're Colts fan, Red Wings
I've
fan.
always wanted an old school 90s Anaheim Mighty Ducks jerseys, though. Like a Paul Correa or Timo Solani or something like that. I've always wanted like an old school like kind of Anaheim jersey, because I was like, dude, the fucking Mighty Ducks were everywhere when I was a little kid.
I agree. I remember, like, I did not know shit about hockey.
Yeah.
And I knew who the Mighty Ducks were. Like, I didn't even know hockey was even a fucking sport. I thought it was just, like, Mighty Ducks.
I mean, I grew up, obviously, like, watching a fucking literal ass ton of hockey. But, like, I realized that some people in the Midwest in Ohio are just,
I thought the Mighty Ducks were
Blue Jackets are, I guess, a thing. Not even until like 2000, I think, is when they came to the team. Yeah.
I think that's right. Yeah.
2000, 2002.
Yeah, I straight up thought the Mighty Ducks and shit was just like they were hyped because of the movie. I had no idea.
It is essentially where it stemmed from, but there was also shout out to the people that know this, a really bad cartoon based on the Mighty Ducks.
You know, I think I might have seen something like that.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll look it up. But Matt, do you partake in the fantasy football kind of world at all?
No, I really don't. I just don't. It's not my type of research I want to do. Like, I'm. Oh, I know what that is.
Yep, I just show him the picture. The Mighty Ducks cartoon, man. That's
okay.
That was a
cornerstone
of my childhood. I watched the fuck out of that show for no reason. That and Space Jam were just like.
Yeah, it kind of has the same art style. No?
I mean, there's cartoons in it, so I guess you can make that comparison. I'm just trying to like think like what.
Yeah.
But there was no live action people in that version.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But so yeah, I've been listening to those fantasy football podcasts. I've been trying to binge lately, and then also like, I listen to a couple that deal with kind of the music I like. The band Silverstein has a.
I know them.
The lead singer Shane Told has a podcast called The Lead Singer Syndrome, and he will interview lead singers of different bands and stuff like that, and it's really cool to listen to that and kind of get some inside, kind of look on like your favorite singers,
because
of bands, because like they're the ones like everyone knows the names of, and they're kind of the face of the band. So.
Yeah. And that's I love the name of that podcast too.
Lead Singer.
Yeah,
that's good.
Because that's a fact.
Right. There's another one I haven't listened to yet, but I keep like putting on the back burner. I can't. Chris DeMakes a podcast. I can't remember, he's the lead singer, like the backup singer of Less Than Jake. Ska punk band. He's silly guy. But that's another one that kind of does the same kind of shtick of like interviewing people from bands around the scene and stuff like that. Like I said, I haven't listened to that one yet, but I think I follow it and just like I've yet to listen to it. And then lastly, I listened to, of course, the Always Sunny podcast. I just watched they started doing video ones in the progression where I'm at. I'm at the point where they just start switching over to the video. But they've been doing it for a while now. And they're so funny because like they'll talk about the episode for like 5 minutes of like cool behind the scenes stuff, blah blah blah. But then they'll go on the tangent, just not even talking about it at all. But like, we just watched an episode today. That was just like, I think the one we just watched was the gang gets held hostage, and they just talked about random stuff like,
how they got mugged,
how they got mugged or jumped like randomly,
like held at gunpoint.
So it was funny. They're funny guys in real life.
Really. So, like they feed off. They feed off of each other too.
Perfectly.
Yeah, like the chemistry there is.
If I could recommend one of all the ones I said, that was the one. That's the one. That
that would be the one somebody just randomly
show.
Listening.
Yeah.
Would enjoy.
Yeah, if you're at all know the show or a fan of it, it definitely gives a little bit more of an insight in how these guys not only write, but how many of their friends are just on the show and stuff like that, and how it just kind of like all meshes together into one beautiful mess.
Yeah. All right, so my podcast.
So hey, Matt is not much of a audio listener. I listen to mine a lot of like when I'm going to work and stuff like that. So but what is your kind of deal with all those?
I listen to, like Colin said, not much, but there's a YouTube podcast that I check out once in a while. And it's more of the idea. I watch them to like get ideas for.
Kind of learn and kind of shape our own. Yeah.
Exactly. But the one podcast, or not even podcast, is the thing that I want to get from, is just generally making the connection just more. I don't want to say intimate, but like.
Kind of a good play off of each other. Kind of like a good chemistry and stuff like that.
Bring the chemistry out. Like there isn't really
because we got to think about prompts that kind of get us to talk more.
Yeah.
It's not just like normal, just like, okay, here's new stuff, here's beer stuff. Like we kind of get more of our personalities out.
Exactly.
And then I feel like there's certain ways to do that, but like I feel like just throwing out news all the time and beer is just like it's just like it's just very monotonous, kind of like here's the deal and that's it.
Yeah, like this is the news. Cool. Okay. Well,
but
what
then
do you think about
people
that?
kind of a little bit. People when they listen to podcasts, they want to listen to like I said, hear personalities, hear like kind of our perspectives on things.
Our
they want to go
takes.
back. They want to go back to listen because of us and not necessarily the stuff we're talking about. But like you were saying, I know you like one's called The Yard. I think was one of them.
Yep.
And that deals with Ludwig and all of his friends he lives with.
All the YouTube guys.
I think was Cold Ones a podcast or was that a?
I don't know if Cold Ones is actually like.
Or is it just YouTube content?
Yeah, I think it might just straight up be YouTube.
Okay.
But yeah, that's actually a really good one that like I take a lot from.
Okay.
Like I watch them. I don't watch them often. But when I do,
I just got my first ever one.
Oh, really?
The other day, because we were talking about it and how I got
right.
never recommended videos of that that video.
I remember talking
and I thought
about
it was
that.
so weird because they're based in Australia, right?
Yes, Australia. And my boy Ludwig, which is on The Yard, he was just recently there.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Because it was basically hot. It's basically hot ones like the chicken eating wings.
They
but
straight up
for
said. Well, they had Sean on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had Sean as an interviewee.
If you've never watched Hot Ones, fucking get with the times and watch at least an episode.
Guys,
they have 100 celebrities, at least one you know of, and it's fucking awesome.
It's great. Yep, I've watched plenty.
And I've had some hot sauces off of there, and some of them are fucking hot. I can't confirm.
Da bomb.
Yeah, dude, I refuse to eat that one because it's just like I've seen so many people go through pain because of it.
Oh, I can imagine.
But the Los Calientes, I think the one, the original one, like the hot sauce, the Hot Ones made called the original. I've had before and stuff like that. There's been other ones, but yeah, I think Mad Dog was another one. Like they're hot.
Yeah,
some of them are hot. Some of them are very tasty.
I would say I kind of get some of my, I want to say podcasty ideas from from Hot Ones, but like my interview questions from Hot Ones,
right.
Because that was like the thing that Sean Evans did the best.
Yeah.
He was interviewing these celebrities different than the typical.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, how's the record sales? How's the new album going? Like Sean went deep.
Well, he was a deep diver. That's
what I found most interesting in that, and that's what I pull from that when I watch it.
For sure.
But speaking of Cold Ones, almost a straight rip-off, and they have acknowledged that and talked to him about it. It was like, yeah, we loved it so much, we just ripped it off.
And that's basically one based around beer, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the idea of you kind of have like an interviewee show with beer, kind of like this, but they're Australian, and you probably have literally never ever heard of them.
They're literally always upside down. How can they live like that?
Exactly. They could fall at any moment. Fall up.
It's dangerous.
That is very dangerous. So I would recommend watching it. Just, they're funny, and they have Australian accents, and nothing gets better than the Australian accent.
I mean, literally, foreign accents get me automatically hooked to like if I like the video content.
100%.
John Oliver, last week tonight. I love that dude, and he's.
I will say there was this one dude I saw on YouTube. He said photography. Photography. Yeah, something weird. And
like,
it bothered me so much. And it was because of his accent. He couldn't say photography.
Interesting.
Like that, like accent just didn't work. I don't know where he's from, but like I just was like, I can't. Like I cannot handle this dude. Take him serious at all when him saying photography or whatever it was.
Oh, that's funny.
But that's all I have to say about all that.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I just thought that'd be an interesting kind of take to see where we get our inspiration from.
Yeah, definitely. I do agree. That is a unique look at it for sure.
Yeah. Not to say I don't pull. I don't really pull inspiration when I talk like from those things. I just kind of like those are my entertainment for purposes. I don't when I do podcasts, as in this one. I don't like. go in with a set mindset. It's just like whatever's off the top of the dome.
We're just gonna.
We're just winging it.
Yeah.
Honestly, our podcast should be called "Winging It."
Maybe it changes to it.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck it, we're live.
Yeah, that was a classic. Colin, do you know why Spotify is called Spotify?
Because you spot the artists. No, I got nothing.
No, that's kind of close. Well, not really, but
because it's better than Last
this is a quick
FM.
one. Yeah, this is a quick one. So originally, they were embarrassed to talk about how they actually figured out the name Spotify.
Okay.
So they always just said it was a conjunction between spot and identify.
Okay.
So Spotify checks out
Sure.
easily. But recently there was an article, I think by The Verge, which is like whatever, credible, who knows. According to Daniel, which is one of the co-founders of Spotify.
I don't pay an artist enough.
Yeah, they talked about that as well in the article. What actually happened is he and Martin Lorentensson,
There you
they're
go.
Swedish.
Words
so,
are names.
Yeah.
Words are things.
They were brainstorming on ideas, and as they were shouting names across the room, Martin said a name that Daniel misheard as Spotify.
Okay.
Yeah, so the name Spotify came
Basically,
out.
it was an accident.
It 100% was. You said Spotify. He's like, yeah. Yeah, I kind of like that a lot better than what I actually did say. So let's go with that. And yeah, obviously the rest is history at that point.
Hey.
But yeah, that I found.
That is a good little fact nugget.
I was reading that. I was like, interesting. That's something. I honestly thought it was something was special identification or like I thought there was something tied into the like spot, like kind of how they did say spot and identify. I thought it was like special identification.
You think they would have leaned in more of like kind of like a music kind of like
yeah,
situation,
something
but it's
in
just
like
nah, it's just very
special playlist or something
dumb.
like that. Yeah, and they just they're just like, no, we just fucked it up and it worked.
That's respect.
Yeah,
mad respect.
I love
it.
it.
Works.
Yeah, I love it.
My next talking point on here. I'm gonna go out of order actually, and because we've already talked about gamer stuff and stuff like that, and kind of have that vibe going, so I might as well just keep sticking with it. What since we brought it up earlier about you're playing like discounted games and stuff like that. Like, what have you been playing recently here?
Ooh, the game. Oh, without a doubt, it just came out last Tuesday, which by the time you listen to this, it's probably July 26th. That's when it came out.
Okay.
And it's the game called Sapiens.
Okay.
I played it, I think in the beginning of June.
So it was like
they had a Next Fest.
It was like a demo.
Yeah, they had like Steam had a Next Fest or Next.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was called, but
Indie
it was
showcase
just,
kind of
it
situation.
was just a bunch of demos being released,
Mm.
and I saw it on there. I was like, dude, this looks kind of sweet.
So what kind of game is it?
It is a straight up. It's a
City builder kind of situation.
It's a city builder, resource management, colony sim, like hunting gathering. Like it's pretty in depth, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So
because
if you like those kind of like city building simulation games,
those are
probably
my
check this out.
wheelhouse. That's
Yeah.
my wheelhouse. Like that's where, because I play video games in a very relaxed state. Like I
Right.
want to smoke some weed. I want to drink a beer, 3. Like I don't want to be like fucking
On the edge.
sweating.
Yeah.
Gamerified, you know,
Right,
like
right.
I'm over that.
Have you tried?
stage.
I'm surprised you don't play Stardew Valley, honestly.
I've tried.
I'm
I played
surprised
it.
you-
I
I'm
played it on my
surprised you
phone.
haven't.
The one thing I don't like about Stardew Valley, and I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, which is none, but it's the art style.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan
That's
of
literally the part
I
like
know
about
that's
it.
the thing. A lot
You don't
of
like
people,
pixel art.
I'm not huge into pixel art.
Really?
I'm not. Really, like I've recently come to terms, like, because I was always trying to find another reason for it. It was, I don't like the dungeon crawling. I don't like the marriage, like the relationship building. Like
Yeah.
it's too involved. It's
I feel like I feel like you like the to involve part.
And you're right. I do. So I think I've come down to realize it's actually the art style.
Really?
Like, I don't enjoy it. Partially.
So what would you rather a 3D kind of situation?
Maybe, because there is a game very similar called My Time at Porsche.
I was just gonna say that. Yep.
Very similar idea. I had a lot more fun playing that game than I did. And granted, I only played both of them roughly 2-ish hours.
Yeah, I mean, that's long enough to see if you like it or not.
Yeah, like, I understand, like, and I think not only the pixel art on Stardew Valley, and then
see, I'm so surprised you don't like pixel art because I love pixel art.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
And
I'm in a pixel art subreddit.
It's definitely. Oh, I follow a pixel art artist on Instagram, and I think her work is amazing. But I don't.
Just you don't like that specific one on that game.
Yeah, like, I don't enjoy, like, Stardew Valley's version of pixel art. Like, the person that I check out on Instagram, it's different.
It's kind of a different pixel art.
It's
a wide range of topic. Yeah, I get you.
So I just generally don't enjoy it. But I think, realistically, even a bigger problem is I like being the like, God sim.
Okay.
The
kind of like the overlooking kind of situation.
Controls all the people.
Right.
And with My Time at Porsche or Sandrick,
you're just kind of the one person, not like an overarching kind of
RPG in life.
Okay, yeah.
And I just kind of get bored with that because
you're just like grinding at that point.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you gotta go do this, you gotta go do that, you gotta.
Some
do
people
this.
enjoy that,
and that's definitely fine, 100%. And that's how people have put in hundreds of hours into Stardew Valley.
I love playing Animal Crossing.
I think Animal Crossing is that perfect mesh for me personally, where it's a little bit of the community. Like, you gotta kind of build a community thing,
right?
And it's like the 3D. It's like that one step. I would just want to control Animal Crossing.
That's
like
fair.
The whole town. That would be my perfect game.
There are 3 sim games that I've played that I really like: Animal Crossing, Sims Theme Park,
okay,
and Civilization.
Okay.
I fucking love Civilization. Now, I have not played one since probably 5, I think.
But you're not missing too much.
Right. It's the same game, essentially, just ramped up every year.
Yeah, they just.
But I love Civilization. It's like one of my favorite games.
I put a good chunk. I'm
surprised I have not bought it. If it was on Game Pass, my time would probably be dedicated to that game.
Yeah, I think I have Civ 5 on the computer, and then I have Civ 4 on my Xbox.
I've been wanting to actually think about. I've been contemplating buying it because I just wanted to play the new Civs.
I honestly am I've never had an issue with Civ other than the turn-based.
That's kind of the whole point, though.
It is definitely. I agree, and that's why I would never tell them to change it. Like, I don't think I think the game is great for what it is.
Yeah.
But me as a person, there's just like. I just would love a sandbox version of it.
I'm sure they're out there if you look.
Oh yeah, there's probably like a mod or something. But I would love to just play like 400, 300 years. But like, nobody really wants to play fucking 60, 80, 100, 150 turns of a game.
I mean, I don't know the settings, so I mean,
most people aren't going to be like,
yeah,
let's just clock in here.
I mean, honestly,
we're in here for 4 hours.
But honestly, like, that's one of those games that like I don't try to race to the end game though. I love the journey's way better than the destination kind of game.
But the problem with the game is it is a game to the finish. So like other people,
it is the isn't.
Like if you have like AI,
you are technically trying to get to a spot and conquer your space on the planet, but like at the same time, like you're also trying to manage what you have.
Oh yeah.
So it's like it's a good give and take.
Definitely a micromanagement.
But I think there's different kinds of game modes where you can kind of like.
Yeah, there's like I guarantee.
Like I said, I haven't played it in fucking probably 5-ish years.
Yeah, and I will say like I have no
since the 360. I think honestly.
No problem with Civ. I think it's a great game. Everything about it. It just I want it. I don't necessarily like if it would be a 2-player game, multiplayer game or whatever. I just want more freedom, more control. I don't want to have like, oh, I have these 3 things I have to do. I gotta pick from these. Like, I want to be like, you know what? My dudes worked a lot extra tonight or like yesterday, so they're just gonna take the night off. Fair. And it's just those little nuances.
Yeah, those are very, very specific kind of situations.
Very small nuances that like, it just kind of. The only time I really want to play the game is if I'm playing with other people.
Yeah.
And like that, like having that challenge against the other person, that little chess game with the other person is what actually brings enjoyment when I play that type of game, like a Civ. All the other ones, if it's just like single player, create whatever.
Yeah.
I can do it all day.
Well, on my side, having said all that, the ones I've been playing recently are Borderlands 3.
Oh.
Been playing that a lot recently. I've been loving that. That's one of those games. It's a looter shooter. I don't have to fucking think about it that much.
I just
go around.
Listen to it.
I literally don't give a fuck about the story.
I
literally just go.
My mind. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't give a fuck about the story.
Crazy that you do not listen to most of your game audio.
I don't at all.
I cannot play.
I've always been like that though. I've always literally like I would have like I'm playing like because the game I'm also playing is the original Paper Mario because I never played the original one. I only played 1,000 Year Door. But like I will literally just be like read text and then like have like music playing or like a video like off to the right. Like, I never listen to game audio.
Cannot do it. I have got to have game audio.
Unless like it's
game.
a first person shooter. I mean, unless it's like Call of Duty where I need to know where people are at. I don't.
See, that's probably the one where I could let slide the most. Where I'm going to be playing music loud. Like, I'm just, like, hanging out with the boys or whatever it be.
Yeah.
But, like, when I'm, like, the Sapien game, like, I think the soundtrack is great in itself. Most games are. They put a lot of effort into the soundtracks nowadays.
Right.
But, in general, I find myself just turning it down a little bit because every game
every game is
so
blaring.
fucking loud, dude.
Yeah, agreed.
But other than that, like I can just sit myself there and listen to the game audio the whole time, and they speak in like a weird like Simlish dialect, so I don't know what they're fucking saying. But it's just unique to me, and I have no problem. I used to be the type that had to listen to music if I'm playing video games. Like there had to be something because like game audio was too boring for me. But now I'm just like.
But honestly, it just depends on the game. Like if I know it has a good soundtrack, I'll listen to the soundtrack. But like most of the time, if it's an RPG, I'll just put on like another video on my second screen or listen to music.
Yeah.
I'm really bad when it comes to games of playing 100 different games at once and never finishing any of them. Like I'm playing, like I said, Borderlands 3, Paper Mario. I think I started Ocarina of Time again because it was on the Switch Online service, so I just started that again. What else am I playing? And a lot of random indie Game Pass games. I think I've started.
You played shit. What was that one? Yuki.
Trek to Yumi.
Yeah, that's. What
I played that for like 5 minutes and I just wasn't like into it, so I stopped playing it. Our style was cool. It was like a samurai game. It was like a side scroller. It was okay, but I just was like not hooked.
Yeah,
so
and I did see you playing a Metrovania game though.
That one was called Overwhelm. It was interesting.
Yeah. Did you end up playing that Off the Rails game?
Off the Rails.
Or On the Rails? There was something Rails game. I thought you said something to me about.
I honestly I have no idea. I'm drawing a blank.
No worries.
But yeah, with having Game Pass, like so often I'll start a game, and if it's not a short game, like I'll just be like, play it for like I'll fucking play it like for like hours, and then like I'll either like keep playing it or like forget it and like not play it for months.
You're like that wordy meme, just like I forget about you.
And then I'll be like, why haven't I played this again? And I'll play it again for a while. Like Hollow Knight was one. And I finally deleted it because like I couldn't go back and keep playing it because like it was just too hard.
Yeah, that's a really tough game.
It was just way too hard.
Yeah.
And like I like hard difficulties, but I don't want to have to like dedicate myself and look up guides just to beat it.
Yeah, that's big difference where we are. Like I do not enjoy ever playing a hard game.
Yeah, I mean, once in a while. But yeah, like I said, like I once in a while I enjoy a tough challenge, but I just like if I keep going back to it and I can't get past a certain point, I'm just like, okay, this isn't for me.
Yeah, yep, I agree.
And of course I play like I've been playing a fuck ton of MLB The Show recently.
That's one game I wish was on the MLB, like the Game Pass.
I mean,
PC
it's on cloud,
Pass.
but yeah.
Yeah, but I would have to use my controller, and granted, even if it was on the PC, I'd probably still have to.
But
use
yeah,
my
I've been playing a
controller.
fuck ton of baseball here recently. I mean, it's been fun as shit. Yeah, if you want to get into your last point, then.
Okay. Yeah. Baseball is great. Go Yankees. That's all I gotta say about that nonsense. Buddy, did you?
Shut up.
So, you know your boy Gardner Minshew?
Yep, my boy, question mark, but yes, I know of him. He's a quarterback for the Panthers.
Yeah, so, he has been,
Wait, no. Is he?
Eagles.
Eagles. He's in the Eagles now.
Yeah. It's all good. Minshew said, whoa. The legend of Gardner Minshew continues.
Okay.
Since February, Minshew has been living out of a van.
Shut up.
I swear to God, bro. A refurbished prison bus. He has parked outside of various locations. He has visited and trained at all off-season.
So he is a professional NFL backup that has been living out of a refurbished van.
Yep. Just so he can get to practice on time. Essentially.
Why? Why is he doing that?
Minshew detailed his journey on a long Instagram video where he showed off his decked out bus, which featured 1970s style flair, including a lava lamp and shag throw pillows and album covers covering the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna say something that immediately came to my mind, and I hope this isn't his inspiration. He is leaning way too hard into the Uncle Rico character.
He might be. Now you say that, he might be. I need.
He's literally doing all of it.
Yeah,
he's
for
literally
real,
doing
for
everything.
real. I need to get a picture of him, an updated picture of him to see what
I'm
he's
gonna throw.
looking like.
Back in the day, I could throw a football over them mountains.
I think Gardner Minshew is saying the same thing nowadays.
I'm pretty sure he posted a video of him doing that meme.
You know, I think you're 100%
I
right.
think he did.
I think you're 100% right.
I think I am, unfortunately. I think he's just leaning into this character that he supposedly built, and it's kind of getting weird at this point. Weird or sad, I don't know.
I
but
mean,
like,
if it still continues to pay the bills, I'd take it.
I mean, that's true, but like he doesn't need to do this.
He really doesn't. He makes a lot of money to be able to afford a home. But he did say, like I said, he did it so he could be like always training essentially. Because he says he mostly parked the bus outside the trainer's Anthony Tumbellero, his gym in Bonita Springs, Florida, so he could spend as much time working out as possible. He plugged the bus into the gym's electricity to power his refrigerator, air conditioner, and cooktop, showered outside the gym's bathroom. So he didn't even...
He chose to do this.
He 100% chose to do this. And he was just like, oh yeah, this is the way to go. And then takes showers in the gym's bathroom.
So this backup quarterback for the Eagles is being weird.
A little bit, yes.
All right. Well, I mean,
but
honestly,
on par, pretty normal for himself. He's like you said earlier, playing for the character.
Yeah, he really is playing up to like someone to make a 30 for 30 about him.
Honestly, at this point, I think he's got a story.
He's got. I mean, I'm not saying he could be a starter. I mean, honestly, probably in like the
if
Texans.
Jalen Hurts gets hurt,
That's true, but like he could start for the Texans right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm no disrespect to Davis Mills. That's like honestly where I was going with my last talking point was like how or just general sports talk was my last talking point.
Oh, okay.
Well, other than the today I learned, but I'll save that till afterwards. But I was just gonna say like, how excited are you for the Bengals this season and stuff like that?
I am.
Because Matt's a huge Bengals guy.
Yeah, there's people who keep asking me about this, and
do you have Super Bowl expectations next year?
No, I think it's pretty fucking insane to actually have Super Bowl expectations, because it's a one game thing. Like I can say I have World Series expectations for the Yankees, because I think generally
they always build a roster, but
I think
this
generally
season,
speaking,
yeah.
the Yankees can beat every single team 4 out of 7 games. I like to say that about the Bengals beat every single team if you have a 1-to-1 chance. That's tough. Yeah, that's fucking tough, dude.
Agreed. I feel like it's harder for a team to be upset in the NFL than it is in the MLB.
Yes, 100%.
Because you have different pitchers and different lineups and stuff like that. But the NFL, you have the same lineups.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and
a pitcher could have a bad night. A quarterback could have a bad night, but it's less likely. I guess.
They only play fucking 16 to 20 games.
They're gonna be on their roll. Yeah.
35 to 50 games.
Yeah. So I mean, I do expect a lot from the Yankees. That doesn't mean they can't be upset, but like I would love to see them exit the first round. That'd be cool as fuck. But
I would not agree with that. As I said, in-house Yankee
fan. They would need to face a team with very good pitching.
Yeah, and I mean, try.
But the Bengals stuff.
Yes,
the Bengals stuff. I honestly think they'll.
I think the Bengals will be good. I
think they'll make the playoffs again.
I do.
I don't know if they'll win the division. I think if the Ravens can stay healthy, I think they'll make a very good push for it. The Browns are a mess as always, and the Steelers are very questionable. I'm not saying they're out of it. I'm not saying they're out of it.
People saying the Steelers are the sleeper team in the NFL.
I would. Yes, ish. I feel like they could possibly be okay.
Yeah.
I feel like they're at best a 1 game over 500 team.
Yeah, like a 9-8 team.
Yeah, like a 9-8 team. I think that's what they're like. They could be at best. If the Ravens can stay healthy, I think they could possibly win a division.
I agree. Like the Ravens are fucking gnarly, dude.
Because they were hurt a ton last year.
Fucking what was it, Taylor Huntley?
Tyler Huntley, was he? Yeah. Was like
Lamar
a quarterback
Jackson
for like 6 games. Yeah.
And bro, he's not Lamar Jackson 1.0.
Well, and they're running backs like literally every other day get an ACL tear.
Yeah, they got fucking dismantled by running backs. So I don't, and I think even the USA Today said that the Bengals and the Ravens tie 12-5.
Really?
Yep.
I could see that. I think they're. Other than like the one division with the Raiders and Kansas City, I can't remember the division names.
West.
AFC West.
Yep.
Other than that one, I think the Bengals division is definitely the one to watch.
Yeah,
and one to
you don't know who's gonna
Right.
Who knows if Deshaun just fucking balls out?
Yeah, I mean for like.
I can't
for like
imagine
7
that
games for like half the season because he's gonna be suspended.
He better. But
I think the minimum suspension for Deshaun is like 8 games.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be at least 8.
How do you get 25 almost?
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah.
I'm not going to get political here, but
it's a sticky situation.
It's weird.
Yeah.
And this is a little bit me coming out, and then like the Bengal fan fucking suspend him the whole year.
Right. But on the Colts side, I definitely have conference championship.
This year.
Conference championship is what I'm aiming for.
Yeah, I would love to play the Colts in the conference championship.
I think that'd be cool.
I think honestly the Bengals are going to be there.
I don't know.
It's going to be between the Chiefs, Bengals,
Bills,
and then the Colts. I think those are going to be the 4
if the Colts
teams that make the playoff.
If the Colts don't go far, I'm a 100% a Bills fan.
That's the way you always say.
And if not, then I'll root for the Bengals for sure. They're my
I love that.
I mean that is my pecking order of the Colts, Bengals, then Bengals. for the AFC at least.
Yeah, who do you got on the NFC side then?
I'll probably root against them. I don't know, because all the teams I want are the AFC.
Yeah, honestly, that's how I am. Like, I find nothing enjoyable about the NFC.
I mean, it's just like AL versus NL.
Yeah,
the AL is like way superior every year.
Yeah, they've only won that All-Star game 9 straight years.
I'm gonna say like it's just like that kind of black and white, kind of like the other league is just shit.
Yeah,
so.
like and I guess the better comparison would be baseball to basketball because you have that East versus West, but the East is starting to come back.
When it comes to the NBA though, I'm not like super rooting for a team.
No, yeah, because honestly in the NBA, I think all that shit matters the least.
I feel like team hopping happens so much in the NBA. It's hard to root for a team. There's no loyalty. I don't want to sound like a boomer, but like there's no loyalty anymore when it comes to NBA teams.
There
and like
really isn't.
You trying to. I mean, Damian Lillard obviously is like one of the few left.
And it's going to just take a fat check to get him out. I don't think it would take other than that.
So everybody ring chases in the league so hard.
They do, and I don't blame them.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Like, that's got to be the greatest feeling.
I mean, just in general sports talk, if you get paid, if you win a chip with a team, you're automatically going to get paid more money.
Yep. Yeah, like generally, every sport, you get paid an exponential amount of money the moment you win. So
why wouldn't you try to go to a championship winning caliber team and not just like the Rockies or the
like
fucking Kings, the Sacramento Kings, or
exactly, and that's
I would like to think that's Arizona Coyotes or something. If you want to talk about hockey, like if you want to go to those, I mean, they might pay you a shit ton of money, but like if you want a cup if you want a cup or a chip or a fucking trophy with another team, you're gonna get that kind of like bonus on top of your paycheck because you'd be like, hey, I won this, and I was contributing to this.
Yeah, yep. And that's kind of like Julio Jones. Julio Rodriguez for the Mariners.
Yeah.
His contract this year,
he's a rookie still.
He's rookie, but rookie deal, whatever. It be what it is. He's a badass. At the
One of the best rookies.
Yeah. His contract is paying him roughly $700,000 this year.
That's it?
That's it.
That's insane.
Guess how much he won when he got second place at the home run derby?
Probably more than that.
$750,000.
Oh, we get the same amount?
Just $50,000 extra. Cash.
That's wild.
Like he got a check that night for $750,000.
Oh,
Granted, you gotta take taxes on that, but like
we're big Mariners fans here, though.
Yeah,
we are.
He essentially made.
If I could pick a base, I mean, I have adapted the Mariners as my team now. If I live in Seattle or not, I will probably root for the Mariners now because I have been so emotionally attached to them now.
I want to get a Griffey jersey no matter what. Bro, I always thought the Mariners because I never had a problem with the Mariners. The Mariners, other than 1 year, the Mariners kicked out the Yankees in the playoffs.
Right.
And my existence of life. So I have no problem with the Mariners.
Yeah.
And they've been essentially shit.
I've never growing up. I always listened to the Reds. Growing up,
yep,
I always my grandpa listened to them.
And they had two choices.
It's funny because both my grandpas, one listened to the Reds and one listened to the Indians. So I can never I was always split on choosing one.
Yeah.
So I never really rooted for either one of them because I always paid attention to the teams, but never was buying jerseys or anything for the teams. So I never had a baseball team to root for, but since I've lived out here, I've just been hyper focused on everything the Mariners have been doing, new come ups, new prospects, who's starting, watching games, trades. Yeah. We got Luis Castillos. That's fucking
big
dope.
news from the Reds. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Thanks for another player.
Yeah.
Adding on to that Winker.
Yeah, Winker and Suarez.
Yeah. Thanks for those players though.
Yeah, they're just guys,
literally,
it went well last time. Let's do it again.
Hey, if you have any good players, just send them our way.
Yeah, we will be happy.
They are our AAA team at this point.
At this point, yeah.
They're the Reds are the Mariners AAA team.
But on a real note, I think the Mariners AAA team is called the Rainiers.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tacoma?
And Tacoma Rainiers with the Rainier beer are amazing. Absolutely amazing.
That is kind of the coolest thing ever.
Even though they're not brewed here anymore.
Yeah, they're brewed in Colorado. It's a whole thing. We talked about it.
Yeah.
But Anything sports more related you want to say?
I guess we can just throw this out here real quick. Minshew has already sold his former prison bus.
So the beginning of the beginning
of OTCs, he's like.
So we talked about it, him having it, and then we had sports talk, and then he's already sold it.
He has sold it. I don't. The story didn't say he sold it. It's on sale. He's selling it. 25 grand.
What a fucking weird dude.
Yeah. He's ready to leave the bus life behind as he is heading into training camp for the 2022 season.
So much has happened in this story.
He put the bus for sale for 25 grand and just hopes to see it goes to a happy home.
Interesting.
Yeah. Gardner Minshew doing, Gardner Minshew things, honestly.
I guess so, man.
Like, that dude, ever since he has joined the league, he has always had a story attached to him.
Weird.
Between the handlebar mustache and the fucking Uncle Rico, and
I don't
everything
know.
in between.
The dude just tries to be a meme to stay relevant.
It works, and he gets paid for it, so can't be too upset.
I only want to say is on the sports talk is I'm just hoping the best for the Red Wings next year for hockey stuff. We're looking at it good. We got good trades. Yzerman staying with the Yzer plan and fucking getting signing good agents. David Perron. I can't remember everyone off the top of my head because I've had beers. But the Andrew Kopp, I think, is another one. It was a good pickup. I'm really excited for next year. I think we're going to do really well, and I think we might. I don't want to say playoffs are possible, but, like, it's going to be close.
Yeah.
It's going to be close.
Okay. You heard it first. 2023.
We might have we got a new coach, and
the Red Wings could be back in the playoff mix.
The first time since, like, 2015 or 16.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Kind of like that one time in my existence the Yankees didn't make the playoffs.
They're bastards. I think that's pretty much it on my end.
I have
another story, but I don't think it's really relevant. I think we've ran long enough.
Yeah, we probably have. Oh yeah, hour and a half. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I think we've probably ran
we've
enough.
talked.
Matt was shooting for 45 minutes, and we probably got an hour and a half of talking points here.
I don't know how I'm cutting this one up.
Yeah, so
yeah. Enjoy this long one. It won't be this long.
We've been wanting to talk. We haven't talked in a while.
Realistically,
so
that's what happened. We just haven't talked. We haven't been able to spill our guts out. So
we've covered way too many different topics today.
We did. We had a list and we said fuck that. Like I said earlier in the day.
It was a loose list.
A very loose list. It was just like you guys just talk about this long list of shit. Just like reach it.
Yeah.
And we did. We talked about a bunch of stuff.
And I finished my second beer now.
Hey, there you go. Oh, same easy. So I guess we
can't even cheers.
Yeah.
Now.
Shit. And even then, cheersing isn't all that special now because you can't see it.
Can't see it.
You probably can't even hear it.
How do we even sign off now?
Well, I guess
should we
just kind of
like
sign off with a good fist bump. Boom, fist bump.
Well, you can't even see that either.
Yeah.
I mean.
Well, I guess this is the end of the podcast.
Thanks for listening. Check out our merch store that's still up.
30 Rack Inc.
30 Rack Inc. That's still up.
Yep.
I haven't made any new designs recently, but like it's still good what we have.
Yep, you can check it out and buy stuff. 100%.
Good stickers to send to the
rate
the kids.
The podcast if you're listening on Spotify.
There you go. Tell some people about how we're back. We're back.
Yeah, share this podcast. Be like, holy shit, the boys are back.
The boys are back in town.
Boys are back in town.
There, he said it to the Thin Lizzy.
Yeah,
song.
yeah. See, he's got me.
I think that's it, bud.
Yeah, I got
like
nothing
I said,
else
thanks for listening, and we'll catch you probably later in the month.
Yeah, I think so.
Have a good month. Have a good rest of your
week
time
/ month.
I don't know when this is getting released, so I have no idea.
Have a great time.
Have a great time. Have a good time.
Bye.